A neighbor was seen rushing out to help a 15-year-old girl who was bleeding in the street after she was shot yesterday afternoon. The girl was shot at a bus stop in Toxteth, before a woman ran out with a scarf to help stop the bleeding. Merseyside police cordoned off the area a short time later and the schoolgirl was taken to hospital in a serious condition, the Liverpool Echo reported. Officers have since confirmed the teenager is now stable. A short time later, police confirmed a man in his 20s arrived at hospital with a gunshot wound to his hand. It is not known if the two incidents are linked. Officers at the scene, Image, PA. Neighbors said people rushed around to help the teenager and one even ran to give the girl a scarf to stop the bleeding. The neighbor, a mum of two, said, "I heard about 4 loud bangs from in the house. I asked my friend who just came round if she heard it, and she said no. Next thing I know there's police and ambulance everywhere and somebody saying a schoolgirl was shot outside. My neighbor said she gave her scarf to tie around her and stop the bleeding." The girl was shot in Liverpool. Image, Liverpool Echo. "Nothing like this happens around here. It's terrifying when it's right on your doorstep." Around a dozen police cars, 2 police vans and 2 ambulance vehicles were at the scene, followed by 3 forensics vehicles a short time later. Forensics officers were seen focusing their investigations within the bus stop and in the road on the corner of Gwent Street. Another resident, who has lived in the area his whole life, said they heard 3 loud bangs just after 5 p.m. The girl was shot at a bus stop. Image, PA. They said, "I went over because I saw a girl collapsed on the floor. A lot of people were there and said she was okay, so I went back inside. When I came back out, police were everywhere, and that's when I put 2 and 2 together." The dad said the street is a lot quieter than it used to be, and he was disgusted when he heard what happened. He added, "It's absolutely disgusting what has happened here this evening. To think a child was in the middle of all this. I hope she's okay." Forensic investigators at the scene of the shooting. Image, PA. In a statement, a spokesperson for Merseyside Police said, "We can confirm that officers are this evening, Tuesday the 1st of March, at the scene of an injury. Shooting in Toxteth. We were contacted at 5:10 p.m. following reports that shots had been fired on Upper Warwick Street and that a teenage girl had been injured. Inquiries are being carried out to establish if the 2 injuries are linked. An investigation is underway and house-to-house, forensic and CCTV inquiries are being carried out in the local area. A number of roads in the area have been sealed off as inquiries continue." Police at a scene in Toxteth. Image, Liverpool Echo. Chief Inspector Colonel Rooney said, "The investigation is in the very early stages as we seek to establish what has taken place and who was involved. While I understand this is a shocking incident for the local community, we have a large police presence in the area carrying out a number of lines of enquiry, and I would encourage people to come forward and tell us what they know. I would ask anyone who was in the area of Upper Warwick Street around 5:10 p.m. this evening who saw or heard anything suspicious or thinks they have captured anything significant on their mobile phone, dashcam or Ring doorbell to contact us as a matter of urgency. There is no room for guns on the streets of Merseyside, and we will do everything we can to find the person or people responsible for this incident and bring them to justice. Anyone with information is asked to call police on 101. A 21-year-old man from Toxteth has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder and possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life.